let you down. You can't tell nobody. I'm talking about nobody. Are you responsible?
Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. So today's video I'll be installing a frontal wig. It's actually a reinstall, as I can tell, but I already put on the bowl cap. I didn't really show that process on camera. If you guys want to know how I do my bowl caps, that'll be in a whole other video, but just let me know in the comment section down below. So here I'm just sizing the wig, making sure the measurements are good on my client's head. And I'm applying my glue. I use the Erica J glue. And I mostly do about 3 layers of glue on their heads just to make sure, that wig is intact and it's not getting snatched. Um, so you want to spread your glue evenly across your client's head. And when you're doing the layers, I don't really wait for it to get completely dry before I do the next layer just because I feel like that kind of defeats the purpose of doing multiple layers. So I do one layer, go around the head, do next layer, next layer, next layer, and then I let it dry and clear, and that's when I um put the wig into the glue. Okay, so here you guys can see me pushing the wig onto the glue, just making sure it stays down. But I know you guys see a lot of the parts on the wig are not like glued down, like the lace lifted up right there, the widow's peak. But the person she went to previously to install the wig, they gave her a widow's peak and she didn't want the widow's peak anymore. So I made sure to cut that off, but I just did it after pushing it into the glue. I hope I'm explaining this right. Hopefully I get what I'm saying. I'm not that good, but I'm gonna get better. But and I'm just using my comb to make sure the glue is intact with the lace and it's really, pushed down. And I'm gonna pin up her hair and just go and cut off that excess lace that I already know I was gonna cut off, and any other lace that didn't get glued down. And this is also when you could go in, and if you want to keep some lace on, just use your glue and go in and glue down those pieces. And if you don't want them, go in and cut them off like I'm doing in the video. Okay, so the hairline isn't natural at all. It's not giving what I want it to give. It's just a doll. So I literally yanked out some hair. It does not hurt my client's head. Just be gentle while doing it. And for the other hairs that I wasn't going to yank out because I didn't want to rip the lace or mess up the lace, I just went in with my tweezer and I heavily plucked across her entire head. And as you can see, it's not as plucked as I want it to be. But throughout the video, I'm going to go in and I'm going to keep plucking over and over and over again. But in the meantime, I went in with my even spray and I just sprayed her down again. Just so in the meantime, the glue and the lace would just lay better and be more secured. But I definitely will go in and pluck some more while the glue is drying after putting on the elastic band. So while this is also drying, I'm going in and I'm going to style the wig. She wanted a side part, and this is a 13x6 frontal. Okay, so it's been about 5 to 7 minutes since her elastic band has been on, and the glue dried, so I went ahead and I took it off, and this is what it's giving, y'all. Trust the process. So I still kind of wasn't satisfied with how the hairline was looking, so I went back in with my tweezer and I continued to pluck along the hairline. I did some plucking off camera, but just go ahead and pluck to your liking.
Boy, I've been watching you. Boy, I've been watching you. Boy, I've been watching you.
Okay, so here I'm going back and I'm just going to keep plucking because, like I said, I wasn't satisfied with how the hairline was looking. So definitely pluck. Plucking breaks or makes your install. So now I'm going in with my spritz spray just to help melt the lace more. And I would definitely recommend putting makeup on before using your spritz spray, just because the spritz will help like keep the makeup on the lace, make it last longer, make it blend more. But if I'm being 100% honest with you guys, I literally forgot to do the makeup before using the spritz. So I'll go in afterwards with the makeup and use it to help blend the lace more. But the spritz is still gonna do its job. But I highly, highly, highly recommend using your makeup and then using your spritz. But if you forget like I did, it's okay. It's definitely okay. So here I'm just going in, combing out the baby hairs, cutting them. You know, I don't cut them the same length. I cut them at an angle, like diagonally, just because it's easier to swoop that way. And again, going in and plucking. That's the main thing, plucking. Okay? So make sure, if you don't think it's giving natural, it's too much hair, just make sure you pluck, because you really have to make it look like it's your natural hairline. It has to be an imitation of your natural hairline if you want it to give that effect. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm going to with my mini flat iron and I'm just curling the edges. I curl the top ones going up and I curl the side ones going down, just because I feel like that's how it's going to be swooped. So it's easier if I do it that way. But people really curl it in any direction you want to. Regardless, curling your baby hairs before like styling them makes it so much easier. And I use Got2b for the base. Let it dry, and I use Nairobi foam for the tips of the baby hairs, well, the ends, whatever you want to call it. But that's basically the end of this install. If you guys like this video, make sure you guys leave a thumbs up. It's my first YouTube video, my first hair video, my first voiceover, all of that. So show me some love. We're gonna get better as time goes on, but be sure to follow me on Instagram at Style by Joy and book an appointment. Like, comment, and subscribe. Later, y'all.
Say it's the same. You.